Good day, fellow modelers. We have a treat for you today. This is Fine Molds Model Graphics A6M-2B0 kit. Came in two parts. You got it through the Model Graphics magazine. It was done by Fine Molds. It is in 1/72nd scale. This was done in 2007. I just so happened to be able to get one of these off of eBay. Sorry, I needed some coffee. Yeah, it was. I was lucky to find this. Got it for a very good price. I think in total it cost me about. I think it was $40. So for this and the magazines. So for those that don't know, Model Graphics is of course from Japan, and they did some of these gimmicks over the years. One of theirs was in the Model Graphics magazine. Fine Molds, and it's always been done with Fine Molds. Fine Molds would do a make up a kit. I think the first one was the F14D in 72nd scale, and basically you had to purchase the magazine for I think it. Well, I mean, for this one it was only two issues, but I mean. It was, I think for the F14D it was 4 issues. Yeah, I didn't get in on that one. Of course, they were all sold out when I looked at trying to get it. I didn't know that they actually did one for the A6M-2. They do one for the A6M-5 as well. But of course, that is out of print and super, super expensive. It would be really, really, really nice if Fine Molds would start releasing these, because, yeah, it's a little infuriating that, they just send them out in the magazines, but they don't actually do the kit, because these kits are absolutely fabulous. And saying that, let's get into it. I'll get all the pieces out from the boxes. I am not going to bother to show you the magazine because it gave you a rundown on the kit, and then gave you the instructions on how to build it and stuff like that. But of course, these come in sealed packages, which really kind of sucks. But let's go ahead and open them up. This one is going to be used for an A6M-2N roof. I have a conversion from print scale that I'm going to use on it. So that's the plan for this guy. So let's start with the airframe. There's what you get. There's your airframe sprue. It's some fine detail. Let's go in a little bit further. There's some nice detail. It's not as, say, detailed as the Tamiya kit, but it is definitely very nice. Your cockpit is very well detailed. There's your sidewalls for the one side. Here's your sidewall for the other. And yeah, so no rivet detail on it, which is nice for those that don't like it. Here we have the actual cockpit. I will zoom out for that. there's your cockpit pieces. It's a pretty intense, or not intense, I won't say intense, but it's nice and intricate. Your seat, of course, has the relief holes, so you can drill those out if you wish. There's your detail for the main cockpit area at the bottom. There's your back piece, which could definitely use from cleaning out some of those holes. Of course, here's your bits and pieces to be putting on the side of the cockpit. As you can see down here, we have this looks like the back piece. There is your instrument panel. And again, more bits and pieces to be putting into the cockpit. There's an instrument panel of some type. There's your instrument panel on the one side. Again, a bunch of extra little pieces here and there. So, some fine detail. And then we have, of course, the ubiquitous rubber clamps for whatever it's going to be used for. Let's take a look at our next one. This here is landing gear and your engine. So here's our main landing gear. Here's our these look like they are probably the machine guns for the main cockpit. That looks like your tail hook. This almost looks like it might be the control stick. And then you have your main landing gear struts. So here we have the cowling. And then your cowl flaps. So you can have your cowl flaps open or closed. And that would be the bottom piece for your exhausts. And here's your engine. Of course, the engine is fairly detailed. There's your dual engines. There's your ignition wires, I guess is what they're called. This, of course, is your exhaust. Here's your exhaust outlets. And, of course, your nose piece for the prop. And here's your prop. Silver. And there's your main front, or the front of the engine for the prop. And then it looks like you've got two. Looks like you have two nose pieces. So, and then we get into the wings and the rest. So let's take a peek. I will zoom out for this. So here we got the fuel tanks, your rudders, and your landing gear doors. And then we have, you know what, I'm not too sure what these pieces are. You've got a pilot tube there, it looks like. You've got some other, I'm assuming these are the pieces. I'm assuming these are the pieces for the just rudders. So, not too bad. Again, just light detail. No rivets. I'm actually kind of surprised. Here's your bits and pieces for the different versions of the A6. These are your wing placement. I believe these might even be these might be for the machine guns. I'm not too sure. The plus is the positionable flaps, and then here's your flaps on the bottom. Here's your flaps for the wings. So that's a nice touch. And then here, of course, there's the end of your wings. You can have this version has the folded wings for the Navy, of course, and then all your different pieces for the wings. Here's your detail for the flaps there. And as you can see, it appears to have some nice detail for the landing gear. No rivets whatsoever on these. There's a little bit here, a little bit here. It's not overly done, but nice. It's a nice little kit. Compared to, and then of course here's your insides for your folded wing, and of course it shows you the there's relief on those. Oh, there's relief on those as well. So there you can see a little bit of detailing for the wings, and then of course this has got your hinge on it to have it lifted up. So yeah, and that's what you get in that. And then I'm not going to open this. I don't think it's necessary. You can probably, I mean, whatever. It's a review. Let's take a look. Don't skimp out. I like that they give you the option of having it open or closed. Canopy. I mean, even these pieces are actually really nice and clear. And of course, you have your wing lights, and then here's your gun scope. So, but it's nice to have the navigation lights for the wings. That's interesting. So, but yeah, it's nice to have that option to have it open or closed. And like I said, these are really clear canopies. Very nice. That's what you get in the Fine Molds kit. If you can find it in magazine version, like I said, the only version of the kit available without the magazine, I think, is the you get the A6M-2, and then it's a dual kit, and then you get an experiment or the prototype version as well. And I've seen that a couple times, but it's pretty expensive. I've seen it on HobbyLink Japan, and I think they want $60 for it. So that seems a little high to me for that. But to each their own. How does it compare to, say, Tamiya? Not sure. I know that I have the Tamiya A6M-2 version. It is a very nice kit. I'll have to maybe do a comparison so that we can see what the differences are like. I would say if I had my choice, I'd probably buy the Tamiya A6M. Just seems to have a little more detail and a little more, maybe a little more finesse to it. But we'll have to, like I said, I'll have to do a comparison and see what the differences are on those. So, like I said, these are This will be hard to find. It's out of print. It was only an exclusive for the magazine in 2007. It could be around still. Like I said, I got mine on eBay. I was lucky to get that. I don't think you'll find any of them still in HobbyLink Japan. Like I said, the only version that I've seen outside of the magazine version of it is the one that's boxed with the prototypes. So if you're into A6Ms, or if you're into zeros, you know, there's there you go. There's one option for you. We can probably try to do some type of a comparison at some point in time down the road. But stay tuned. Let me know, too, in the comments if that's something that you're interested in. Yeah, stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. If you have anything that you're interested in seeing reviewed, please let me know in the comment section. If you see fit, please give us a like or subscribe. Yeah, we'll see you in the next review, and happy modeling.